What it is, what it is. We're going to be talking about single stroke rolls today, specifically how to get them quicker and cleaner. That's what I get asked all of the time. There's no secret to it. The big secret is a lot of hard work, a lot of patience, a lot of time, and a lot of repetition. Now, there are certain exercises that have helped me in the past with my single strokes simply because they help me organize things in a way to where when I'm working on them, I can sustain that single stroke roll for longer periods of time. Because if you just sit here and blaze single stroke rolls, you're going to get tired. There's exercises that help you pace yourself and work on this concept for a lot longer period, whether you be working on singles or you be working on doubles. So what is that? Well, it's simply, and let me just say, I've seen this in I forget which Gary Chester book it was in. And I've also been taught this by several teachers. I've seen them use this type of thing, variations of it, that didn't study on a Chester's book. So yes, Chester has a variation of this in one of his books, but it's also not the only place I have seen this. Now, what we're going to be doing is it's a fairly simple exercise, and what it is it takes quite a while to get through it, and I'll play the full thing before we're out, just to let you see how you go through it. What it is it's a bar of 16th notes. You play a bar of 16th notes 4 times. No big deal, right? So the last time you're on there, on the 4, E, and on the of that 4, we're going to put 2 30-second notes. So it's going to go 4, E, and ba. Then you're reversed on your left hand. You go back through and you double that of the 4. So 4, E, and. So it's going to sound like this. 2, E, and 3, E, and Okay, so it's going to sound like that. Now, after you've done that 4 times, then you're going to start on the upbeat of 4. So 4, E, and we're going to double the upbeat and the So 4, E, 4, E, and 4, E, and That would sound 2, E, and 3, E, and Now, once you've played that through 4 times, you immediately go and you double the 4, E, the E of 4, and the So you're going to have 3 sets of single doubles. So, or 3 sets of singles. There's going to 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Now, anytime you double with single strokes, anytime you double the value of the E or the you're going to reverse that pattern the next time through, and you're going to be leading with your left hand. Okay, anytime you double the downbeat or the upbeat, you won't reverse it. It will be a same hand deal. So you're going to go through that 4 times with each one of those. Every time you go through it, then we would beat the 4. So 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and then we get to the 3. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and so forth and so on, all the way till we get to 1. So we have a full bar of 30-second notes. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1. Do that 4 times. Then we do that in reverse. Okay, you sticking with me? So we've played that full bar of 30-second notes. Then we're going to play 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. We do that 4 times, then we go down. 1 E and 2 E and until we get all the way to the bottom. So we take it and we build from just a bar of 16th notes, adding 2 30-second notes every time, building that up 4 times through each time. And then when we get to the climax of that, we get to where we have a full bar to 30-second notes, we go down. So it's just like this. We're coming up a pyramid and we're going back down the pyramid. That is the way I worked on my single strokes for years. That is the key to my single strokes, not only getting cleaner, but also getting faster. So a lot of hard work, a lot of repetition, and a lot of practice, but that's an exercise that really helped me. So I'm going to play it for you guys. And I'm going to play it right at about 85 or 90 BPM. This isn't a tempo that's really going to push the boundaries. All it is I want you to be able to see this exercise, see how you go through it. So don't be like, oh, it ain't very fast. Well, no, it's not meant to be very fast. This isn't somewhere where I show off for you. This is absolutely somewhere where I'm showing you how to do something. You go show off for your friends once you learn the deadgum exercise. But what I'm doing is just showing you how to get through it. If you like exercises like these, you really should try the live lessons because we go through stuff like this all of the time. We just got done on a section on implying 6/8 over a bar 4/4, and we're launching into a section on linear studies this week. And the next week's drum cover week, it's just like bam, bam, bam. We just go through these topics. It's a lot of fun. So I'm going to go through this exercise for you. It's going to get kind of lengthy, but watch the whole thing and then take this and make it part of your warm-up routine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4, 2, back. So there we went through that whole thing, and that took just a little while. And you heard me flub one thing in the middle of it, but again, I'm here to show you a real me working through this stuff and kind of showing you, you know, even though I lost it, we didn't stop. We keep going the whole time. And what that's going to do is it's going to just create this burn in your fingers. But right till you get to the point to where you're, I cannot do 30-second notes any longer, you start coming back down, and slowly you come off of it and you're like, okay, well, I can handle this one more. Okay, I can go one more time. So it lets you get that one step further. Now focus on evenness of the strokes and making them kind of all sound the same. And a lot of that has to do with stick heights. You'll notice whenever I went to do the 16th notes that my sticks were way back here. Whenever the 30-second notes, of course, they're a little bit closer down here, and you'll notice my fingers involved a lot more whenever I do those, okay? But I just wanted to post a quick exercise for how to help you guys the quickest way get your singles faster. This is not a shortcut. It's just a way to organize it and help you get there quicker than just sitting there going, all right, well, I could play. Oh man, I can't do it. Okay. Like, that's no way to do it. You need a systematic and organized approach to making that faster. Make a goal. Be like, I got, 91 BPM this week. Next week, I want to go to 92 BPM. The next week, 93. And just slowly and steadily, you're going to hit 100 BPM in a couple weeks. And then you go to 105, and then you go on and on. That was at 90 BPM, by the way. So play along with it here with me and practice it on your own, and let me know what you come up with. We'll see you soon.